Why must I write? She says in 1949. Why should I write about who am I, But I have a story to tell. And then,
it begins.
Therefore, I have a story to tell.
Nice. You were sharing with me yesterday that you are now doing some research on your grandmother.
Yeah.
Can you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
So actually, it began because I wanted to write a proper political memoir, a book about my mother, right? And I began that project, and I found this little wooden box with my grandmother's writings, and I picked them up hoping to find something useful to write the book on my mother. And I was completely captured by my grandmother's writings, which was pages and pages of autobiographical narratives, short stories, fictional stories, autobiography, but where she couldn't quite say this is me, right? But she said it is this young woman Lakshmi, it is this young woman Meena, it is this young woman Kamala. But she also then basically talks about her life through the stories of these young women. So really autofiction, right? Autofiction. And poetry and essays, and all of that, I realized as I began to read that this was a book in itself. This was a book project in itself. So it's a story of a young girl coming of age, of childhood and then girlhood in small seaside towns in the Coromandel coast of Madras Presidency in the early 20th century, in the 1910s and then the 1920s. And she has this beautiful language in which she captures this aching quality of loneliness, of growing up essentially in a world full of books with a teen mother. Her mother was only about 14 years older than her father, was almost always away on his camps. So it was her, a little brother, and her mother who was also very lonely. But this mother who then raises her two children by taking them on long walks in the countryside, reading to them, telling them stories. And it's a very, many parts of it that were very, very moving.